Fleming has always been the Rolls-Royce of boats.
The workmanship is superior to anything being made on the market today.
I've been around boats in my life. This boat is built so well, so solid, it's just a dream.
And it is almost too good to be true. Often when things are too good to be true, they fail. This has not failed.
Some serious praise to Tony Fleming, who designed the Fleming 55 in 1985. And we are still building the Fleming 55, and it proves that Tony got it right the first time. That is impressive. I'm Egil Paulsen, the Fleming agent for Australia, together with my colleague Sam Nicholas. I went to Taiwan and I met Tony Fleming, and we became friends after a while. He asked if I knew anybody who could help him sell Flemings in Australia, and I said, well, you don't need to look any further. We now have 21 Flemings in Australia, which I'm quite proud of. And 9 of them are here today at Pete's Bite.
How lucky are we that we were able to take part on that? Several times that we've driven over that bridge into Sydney over the Hawkesbury and thought, oh my God, how wonderful would it be to go down there? And we've done it today.
This is our playground. We cruise here all the time.
It's just a lovely area to be. Could be anywhere in the world, but it's on our doorstep. The majority of the Fleming owners have been boat owners for many years, and I think there's a lot of terrific input has come to make the product that it is today what it is by the very openness that Fleming have welcomed in terms of listening to their customers.
We're here on this weekend with all the 9 other Fleming boats. It's part of a family.
The Fleming family, as they like to call it, it's very welcoming and everyone's included.
Everyone knows everyone, everyone's supporting everyone.
I'm Malcolm.
I'm Mandy Edwards,
We own Phoebe.
and she's the daughter we never had. We were the first Fleming on Pittwater.
So there was 4 at one stage. We were the first boat on Pittwater, yes.
I think they saw taste and they wanted a bit.
People come on board and look at the teak work, and the finish, and just everything about it. They've really got it right. I had a little problem the other day with a pump, a freshwater pump, and there's one sitting beside it spare. I mean, I just turned the switch and I had water throughout the boat.
We've been just so pleased to be in the Fleming camp with the boat, its design, its engineering in it, the thought that's been put into it.
We've always loved the Flemings, the shape, the style, everything that it's about, and especially the backup from the people of Fleming.
I've been in sales all my life and I've always had a customer service team to back me up, but I've never had the performance that these guys have had in terms of being available 24/7. If they don't have the answer, they immediately call Taiwan and Taiwan gives a response. It's unbelievable.
The after-sales service is second to none. We can call on Sam or Egil almost 24/7, and even if we've been away overseas and something has happened to the boat, Sam has gone down and dealt with the problem while we've been away. And they throw good parties.
We're probably one of Egil's quickest sales. When I went at 58, it was like, how good's this? And I spent an hour just sitting in the engine room because of my background is with electrics on boats. The best part, I went home, spoke to the boss, and she said, just buy it. It was a no-brainer. I would take this boat anywhere in the world. It is unbelievable. With what we copped and some of the swells we copped and some of the oceans we copped, it was just unreal. That's one thing we like doing on this boat is fishing. So, nothing better than having the back of the boat full of fish.
I'm Ray Fitzgerald and the skipper and owner of Ballapok, which is the Fleming 55 number 228.
The time that we first saw it at the 2012 boat show, we'd actually selected another boat to purchase, and we were walking on the jetty, saw a Fleming, came on board, and we were really impressed. But then as soon as Ray started talking to Egil and Duncan about some of the redundancy systems and things we'd never heard of on boats, because it had actually been designed by someone who'd actually been an aeronautical engineer, and was very impressed with things that we haven't seen on other boats. When we ordered the boat, we had lots of input into the design and how we wanted things. We could tweak cupboards, couches, things like that. We just got something that's very unique. We're the only one in WA, and we're on our mooring, and there's so many ribs that just come and circle around and want to have a chat and just say and ask about it, and people take a second look at it.
From a skipper's point of view, I mean, we're based in some pretty ordinary weather, both on the east coast and just more recently on the west coast, coming back from the Abrolhos Islands. And the boat is built to stand tough conditions. Stabilises, and it's a low centre of gravity. If something goes wrong, you flick a switch and get a different steering methodology or a different engine control or whatever. So it just gives you a lot of confidence. I've never had a problem with taking it into what some people might consider to be more extreme circumstances, because I know that it can handle it.
Flew into Saint-Tropez, had dinner with the previous owner, said, yeah, tick, fine, we'll have that, signed everything else. Had dinner, he gave me the keys, he went his way, we got on the boat and then had a 6-week cruise around the Côte d'Azur. That's the story about buying this boat. And since then, it's been fantastic. Bit of a dream come true. Our first shakedown cruise, we took it to Cairns, which was nice. We'd been to the Whitsundays a couple of times, and until you own one, until you're at sea in one, having been at sea in many other boats, some much bigger, it's not hard to become a Fleming aficionado, really, because what you think you're going to get, you get, and some.
You guys from Taiwan, that's Duncan and 80, they have just been incredibly generous with their time. They've treated us like we were going to be buying our next boat, and possibly that's what they're hoping we will do. And maybe we will one day. But really, it's been a great experience.
We want to get into the Kimberleys, Papua New Guinea, so we have got the experience. My wife's crossed the Atlantic 6 times, and we've done all the Caribbean on our own boats and that. So we want to actually take this boat to wherever we can go. And with the Fleming, it's pretty much anywhere you want to go.
And when you get people come up to you wherever you go and they're going, love your boat, and that's really what it's about.
I've looked at other boats and they don't come near this as far as finish and workmanship is concerned.
It's a credit to Fleming, what they've achieved, the pride that they've taken in their product. They've always wanted to be part of us as well, which indeed I think has enhanced the boat.
People love their boats. They hang on to them for often very long.
It's a boat for life, and the quality of it is just unequalled.